Hi guys, and welcome to my review of Attack on Titan episode 4 and 5. I believe this is. Really sorry about not having had any content for like a week and a half, and just, yeah. We're gonna have to live with that. I promise from now I'm gonna be a little better at warning when I won't be able to do videos on an episode, because I know it'll happen again. But yeah, I of course won't be spoiling anything from the manga, because most of you, or half of you or something, are anime onlys. And yeah, not gonna spoil, and neither should you. Comments that spoil without some type of warning will be deleted. Now we all know. Okay, so these two episodes are really good to talk about together because they are very much focused on Ymir and Historia. I'm really glad that I can use her real name now, because I think the last time I talked I accidentally called her Historia. I had to redo a whole take because I called her Historia, so yeah, oops. But yeah, it's very much focused on these two characters, and especially in episode 5 we get the Snowy Mountain flashback about how Krista is kind of suicidal because of a lot of different things, and just Ymir calling her out on that because you just want to die a martyr, and you want people to remember you as a hero and stuff like that. I really like those two characters interacting, like, not just because they're obviously very, very gay for each other, but they're just like, they're such a fun relationship to be around because of their differences and how they're calling each other out on a lot of bullshit. I've always really loved the scene where Historia is standing at the top of the tower, like on the edge of the tower, and she's just yelling at Ymir taking down the Titans, like, if you, like, don't care about this tower, just, like, tear it apart, just do what you have to do, live for yourself and stuff like that, like, basically telling her the things that Ymir told her. I just really love that scene, and then with the tower falling and Krista just cheering for her as they are all falling and Connie thinks they're about to die. Jesus Christ, everything about that scene is so great. But yeah, I hope a lot of you really enjoyed the, oh my god, Ymir is a Titan, and the, oh my god, Krista is actually called Historia, what the heck? She's from this great family, again, what the heck? More to be revealed. But yeah, as I said, I really like this group dynamic because of just these 5 characters are very, very different. And I also really like the scene, I believe this was episode 4, where we have Berthold and Reiner, where they talk about them wanting to go back to their home, so they have to survive this. I like that because we've always known that these two characters are close, like we know they come from the same place, and we basically never see one without the other. But we also, with Berthold's comment about Reiner not being a warrior anymore and stuff like that, we also see some tension between them. So it seems like at this point that the only thing that's actually keeping these two together is that they're from the same place, and their desire to return to that place is great. Like, they really want to go home, wherever that home is. And I think that's really interesting because, yeah, they seem to be not drawn to each other, but kind of dependent on each other, in a very interesting way. And because it feels like for me when I watch these episodes that Berthold is very, like, he's not secluded from the crew, from the group, the 104 thing, I don't even, what? But he's kind of like antisocial in that regard, whereas Reiner, like, he's very protective of the other characters, so he's very much like the strong, big, older brother who protects them. I already said that, and just, like, he's this good character. Whereas, yeah, as I said, Berthold is not as much. He seems to, maybe it's not that he doesn't care for the other people, but he just, like, cares more about other things and just not interacting with people. I just really like that dynamic because it feels like their relationship with the other people are kind of tearing those two apart. Like, they seem to be childhood friends. They are childhood friends. We've seen flashbacks of them together as children. But yeah, I like that kind of dynamic because it shows some interesting tension between them that I like seeing between people who've known each other for a long time, but like, they obviously care for each other, but something is going wrong on some level. I really like that, because the thing that's really, really great about Attack on Titan is that even though Eren is our main character, he's hardly in these 2 episodes, and you still care so much for the story because you care about all of these characters and you want to know more about them. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, Eren is probably my least favorite character. Like, it's not that I hate Eren or anything, he's just an angry child. and he's a fine character, and you probably think that I'm a bit of a hypocrite since I love Kacchan so much. Like, if you watch my Boku no Hero Academia reviews, I love the angry child, but Eren just doesn't speak to me in the same way, I guess. But I really love the characters in Attack on Titan, and like, Eren is a good character. I'm not gonna take that away from him. I just love the others a little bit more. And in some cases I love some characters I love a lot more, like Armin. Yes, boy. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, the episodes. I could just talk about Ymir and Krista for a long, long time. I just really, really like how those 2 characters rub off with each other. And I also really liked, oh my god, I forgot to talk about this. The reveal that Ymir was the Titan that ate Berthold and Rainer's friend. Like, that's such a great thing, because everything seems to be connected somewhere. Like, obviously it's the story, so a lot of coincidences do occur. But again, for manga readers this makes more sense. But I just really like that connection. So, like, as soon as she transformed, they just have this look of absolute horror on their faces. And that's not a look that you often see on these 2 characters. Like, obviously we had that they were being attacked in episode 4, but even then you had Rainer basically just, like, wrestling this Titan and throwing it out the window. Like, he was not fearless, but, like, kind of close when you think about the fact that these Titans kill humans and eat them and stuff like that. But they just look absolutely terrified. And that's another thing that's just so great about Attack on Titan, especially the anime, because while terror is something that the mangaka does really well, in the anime it just looks like 1,000 times better, like with the colors and intensity in their eyes, and it just looks so absolutely fucking great, and their horrified expressions are just so good. I remember watching Sary's review of episode 4, and he talked a lot about, like, the horror and just, like, the gore and the brutality involved when the Survey Corps members, like, they die, especially when Nanaba dies and she's just, like, absolutely screaming and in some kind of, like, trauma where she's talking to her father, and it's just so brutal. That's just another thing that's so great about the anime, and I just... wow, because it's just so real in some sense. It shows the horror and the ugly side of humanity. Like, you have these very brave Survey Corps soldiers who just, like, they take on these Titans, but in their moments of death, each and every one of them are just a complete mess. Like, it's like you have when Mike died, or Mika, whatever you call him, like, that was so, like, almost gross and disgusting, if it wasn't, like, gross and disgusting. You had Nanaba, who was so brave, and then when she was about to get eaten, it was just absolutely horrible. You have, oh my god, what's his name? Other guy who wanted alcohol. Like, when you have him, he's just, like, kind of delusional because he hit his head and he suffers from blood loss, but he's just, like, probably happy that he got a pretty quick death by just, like, having his spine ripped. Or just broken, and the other 2 Survey Corps members were probably also pretty happy to die that quickly, because it's just so horrific. I was about to say horrible and then it changed to horrific, that's why that sounded really weird. But it's just, it's really, really great. I remember when I watched this when it came out originally, like in 2013 I believe, and I remember my brother couldn't watch the episodes with me because he got so scared, like he got nightmares. He's also 5 years younger than me, so yeah. At that time he was like really young. He was like 12 or something, Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's horrifying and it's lovely. I love Attack on Titan for that. Like, that's one of the things that really sets it apart from other like apocalypse anime that I've seen, because I feel like in a lot of anime, when there's gore, it's halfly treated as some sort of joke, or it's just there to be bloody, whereas Attack on Titan does a really, really good job of making it really horrible with how the characters act in the moment of death, because in a lot of other shows you have all these very brave people being really honorable in their deaths. So they will like die with a smile, or they'll die in a blaze of glory and be really heroic, and they won't shed a tear and just like be brave and stuff like that. And that was in no way an offense to One Piece or any of your favorite anime. Attack on Titan just does a really great job with the horror and the reality of people being scared of death and stuff like that. Especially because like they're being eaten by titans, like that's horrific. So yeah, I love that. A little late for talking about that since we're now at episode 5, but these 2 episodes were just really great at highlighting those things, I feel like. I think I'm actually not gonna talk too much more. I'm also not gonna talk about the preview, because we're getting into some pretty big stuff next time. But it was a lot of like action and reveals, and I'm not gonna talk too much about that because it was pretty obvious what happened in the episode, and it was really great. But yeah, this wasn't as much as a review as just me like really liking the gore and stuff like that. But yeah, Reina and Berthold, I really like their dynamics, and of course Ymir and Krista, and Connie being like the odd 5th wheel in that group, just being scared. Like the others were scared as well, but just him being like, fuck, what the heck is going on? And then you have like Mikasa and Eren and the other coming in to save them in the end. I thought that was really great. And just like the beauty of the last scene where Historia tells Ymir her name, I just like, wow, all the feels, man. I've been looking forward to that scene for forever. Shit, wow. But I am gonna stop talking now because I feel like I've been talking forever about nothing. So I guess if you like anything that I had to say, you can leave a like on this video. Leave in the comments below what you thought of the episodes, and please don't spoil for anime onlys. And you can subscribe if you kind of want to see more of this messy shit, and I'm sorry about the state of my channel at the moment. It's been dead for like 2 weeks almost, but yeah. You can subscribe if you want to see more of me, and until next time, bye!